lovely people. I am Raksha from Solopassport, and in this video I'm going to tell you what to do in case you've lost your luggage during a flight. During my recent trip to Athens, I had a stopover at Istanbul, and my flight was from Bombay, so it was Bombay to Istanbul and then Istanbul to Athens. So what happened was, on the flight, which was Indigo flight, we took the flight from Bombay. Because it's a small airline, they had to refuel in UAE. So there was a stop in UAE which they were supposed to do, but because of bad visibility, they stopped at Abu Dhabi. Now the flight got delayed by 4 hours in Abu Dhabi. So basically we were sitting in the plane, and the plane did not take off for the 4 hours that we were there. And because of which there was a delay and I missed my connecting flight. Long story short, when I came to Istanbul, they put me on a different flight which was in the evening from Istanbul to Athens, same airlines. Now when I asked at the counter about my luggage, the lady said that don't worry, your luggage tag is there, and then your luggage will be put on the same plane that you are gonna go on. I came to Athens. It was already 9:30 or 10 o'clock in the night. Waited for a very long time for my baggage to arrive. My baggage did not come. So I didn't know what to do because all my clothes, medicines, everything was in my check-in. All I had was a laptop. Yes, it was stupid of me that I didn't have a change in my carry-on baggage, which I usually have, but this time I did not have it because my backpack was heavy, so I decided to put everything in my check-in. I came to Athens airport. At the arrivals, my bag did not turn up. Waited for till the last bag came up, and then no, there was no sign of my baggage. Before I go into the steps to follow to reclaim your baggage, first thing I would say is, one, always make sure that you have your bag tag safe. So that's the one which will trace your baggage. Second, you have your boarding pass safe. So not just the flight that you are on. If you have had a connecting flight just previously, make sure you have that boarding pass as well, because the lost and found luggage counter will need to trace back your entire route. And one more thing, you need to know the contents of your suitcase, possibly some of the brands that you can remember, and also the brand of your suitcase, the color of your suitcase, and whether it's a single handle, double handle, as much as description that you can give. What is the next step that you do? The next step that you do is, every airport at the arrivals, there will be lost and found baggage counter. You need to go there. You need to go and present your boarding passes, passport, and your baggage tag, and tell them that your baggage has not arrived. Person at the counter, which is the lost and baggage counter, that person will take as much as details as possible, which includes your boarding passes and the baggage tag and your passport details, your phone number, and also the description of your content and the suitcase. Everything, they'll put it in a system, and in that system they will also check if they can find where your luggage is. So sometimes they would know which airport it's been left off, because they do get a report which says which are the luggage which has been loaded onto the plane and which have not been. So in my case, she had a list which said that my luggage had not loaded. And also in the system, she is supposed to get a signal back from the source point. So from there, she would get a signal. In my case, she did not get a signal, so she was not sure when my suitcase will be on the plane next. All these details are entered. You're asked your permanent address and your temporary address. Permanent address will be the address of your home, residential address. In my case it was India, and your temporary address will be the address of your hotel where you are going to be staying in the city, in the country. So I gave my Athens hotel address, and that was my temporary address. So she would put all these details, and if in case you're traveling and you're there only for a day, make sure you give her the entire itinerary of your travel. In my case, I was staying only for one night in Athens, That was last night, and I am going to Kalamata tonight. I couldn't have stayed in Athens to receive the suitcase if it had come to Athens hotel. I made sure that I gave all the itinerary details, all the information as to when I would be in what place. They have the history or they have the information so that they can track you when the suitcase comes. After all these things, she will enter all these things in the system, and that will spit out a reference number. That reference number is what will get your baggage back. Keep that slip, which she will print out and give it to you, very safe, along with your boarding passes and your baggage tag, the original one. All these things, make sure that you have it in a safe place. After the baggage arrives in the destination place, like it arrived in Athens tonight, I was given a call this afternoon saying that my baggage is going to be there and I can reclaim it. I was asked to come to the arrivals area where there is baggage tracing area. It's a separate counter, baggage tracing. Some of the airports you could have both in one place, but in Athens airport it was 2 different places. I was asked to come and track my baggage here. I gave all the information, including the receipt of my reference, my boarding passes, my baggage tag, and my passport. Everything was given. She checked whether it had arrived or not, and then she took me to the storage area where I identified my bag, and it was there. My beautiful suitcase was there waiting for me. Just one more thing over here, before accepting your baggage, make sure you check everything is in place and it is not damaged. Because if it is damaged, then it's a different process where you can claim for your damaged luggage. My scenario, it is not damaged, it is in one piece, it is looking beautiful, so I have taken it, and they asked me to sign in one register saying that I have received it. So I signed, and now I'm a happy person because I have my baggage with me. If you enjoyed my video, then don't forget to subscribe to Solopassport.